Sure. I'm Jayson Lusk. I am a distinguished professor and head of the Agricultural Economics Department at Purdue University. This is an exciting month for our Consumer Food Insights report because it marks the one-year anniversary. So we're able now to make not only statements about changes from what happened from last month, but we can compare what happened in this January to January of 2022. So we can make year-over-year projections. So that's an exciting development that happens when you've been doing something for more than a year. So to touch on a few of those changes that we've observed. One is plant-based meat alternatives. Been in the news a lot. Early on, astronomical growth in that sector. We're noticing even in our surveys something that's consistent with what appears to be happening in the grocery store, which is that consumer demand for these products appears to be falling. So compared to the same time last year, about 10% fewer consumers say they're looking out and trying to buy plant-based meat alternatives. Another big change we've noticed is in trust in different entities for information about food. We've seen increases in trust for things like your personal care physician, American Medical Association, dietary guidelines. That last one's kind of important because we're about to start a new process of that dietary guidelines committee. But a reduction in trust for mainly food organizations. So think companies like Nestle, McDonalds, Tyson. We've seen a reduction in trust and information from those organizations over the course of the last year. Another change that we've been monitoring is preferences for food policies. This is important at the moment. We're about to kick off debate in Congress about Farm Bill and creating a new Farm Bill. We do that every 5 years. And really across the board, we see high levels of support for various farm programs, including support for agricultural research and really just broad support for farm support subsidies. Even some policies that are sometimes controversial in the news, like support for food stamps, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. By and large, we see strong support for those programs. Lastly, I'll note we just passed the first of the year. It's a time of year where a lot of consumers make New Year's resolutions. So we asked our consumers if they made one, and about 1 in 5 consumers said, yes, I made a New Year's resolution. We asked everybody, are you planning on doing anything new in this year with regard to your food and diet? People said they were going to try to eat more fruits and vegetables and exercise a bit more. Lower on that priority list, though, not many people said they were going to try to cut back on meat or alcohol or some of those things. So apparently people want to hang on to some of those pleasures that they enjoy out of their diet.